Hi, I'm James Schillinglaw for Insider Travel Report, and I'm here at Ensemble Horizon. It's the annual conference or semi-annual conference. We didn't have one last year, I believe, for the Ensemble Consortium. And I'm here with Sheila Lalani, who is the Senior Vice President, Marketing, I should know that, for Ensemble. And we're going to talk to her a little bit about both the events, because she's in charge of those two, and the marketing program for Ensemble today. You're going to hear all about that and more on Insider Travel Report. Sheila, first of all, great to see you. I always enjoy seeing you, and I've tried to keep up with all your conferences. We didn't go last year, but I was at the first one almost 4 years ago, right?
That's right, in Miami, and we're so grateful for you to be here, and we're so excited to host you.
Absolutely. Well, it's great to be here. I made a point that I definitely wanted to come here. Let's talk about this event, Horizons. First of all, this has been a pretty successful event for you, right?
Absolutely. We have 1,000 attendees. Everyone is enjoying themselves. There's great conversation and connection happening over the past couple days.
That's fantastic, and I've enjoyed it. There's about 1,000 people here, right?
Yeah, that's right, 1,000, yeah.
Yeah, so talk a little about, you've really started a series of events throughout the year, not just the big one now, but talk about the importance of those events and how they've kind of brought together this new culture you're trying to create at Ensemble.
That's a great question. So we've created a series throughout the year, and they're all purposeful. So they're curated with intention of the audience in mind. So our regional events, Skyline, they're across 6 cities across North America. That allows them to connect with their BDMs closer to home. So they're having their daily conversation with them. So we do the Skyline series in September, and they're all connecting with their BDMs and their local partner contacts. Horizons is our big conference for the year. Everyone comes together. It's where we really show our community coming to life. And so you can see that live in action here. Our owner-manager event, which is called Summit, which this year we're hosting in Tulum at the Conrad.
Not bad.
It's a beautiful property. I can't wait. And so that's for our owner-managers, and that's really like an executive-level conversation, and really just working through business ideas and how to build and grow, their profitability and just their sophistication across all of our different offerings. And then there's Beyond, which is...
Those are your trips, right?
That's the big trips, yeah, which we've, in the past done, Roland Garros, like the French Open, VIP experience. Last year we saw Andrea Bocelli, private dinner with the family and concert in his hometown under the stars. This year we're going to China, and we're going to be doing some really interesting things. I won't talk more about that, but every year I like to do something that people...
Sort of a wow factor.
It's got to be a wow factor. It's got to be something they've never experienced before. So that's my goal with that. And lastly, not as fun in terms of in person, but we always like to do a virtual one to make sure everyone's still connecting.
Right.
And Uncharted is that one. So that's our series. So we try to create different ones for different audiences, so they always feel connected throughout the year.
Now, is Horizons now going to be an annual event? It wasn't. You didn't have one last year.
We did a little skip. So we did a 14-month little hiatus, but now they're going to be every year. It took a little bit of adjusting because we were moving them around throughout the year. So we are now in the spring, every year. And so next year, we announced it last night, but we're going to be on the Norwegian Joy in April. Yeah, and so we're really excited about that. And then the following year, we even have the dates for the 2028, and we're going to be back here at Resorts World. So just mixing it up a little. So we're going to go next year at sea.
Yeah, well, that's what I've done the conferences at sea. They're really fun. You can't have quite as many people sometimes, but it's still a wonderful experience.
We're gonna.
You're going to have more. You're going to. Well, you actually on Norwegian Joy you could get that.
Yeah, I think we're actually anticipating over 1,000.
Okay, so you got more. So let's turn to the marketing front. You have, first of all, there's a lot of talk about your magazine. What is it called? I'm blanking on it now. Range. What am I saying? I know Range, and that's been an award magazine. And you created this a couple of years ago, but now it's really starting to catch, right?
Absolutely. So previously, Ensemble had 13 different magazine publications.
Only 13.
Only 13. So I decided we need to focus on one and make it really exceptional. Right. And the team behind it is exceptional. And so they have been winning awards. As soon as we launched it, I think a year in, we started winning those awards. So this year we beat out Condé Nast Traveler. We're the top 3 travel.
It's a small publication in travel.
Yeah, So the previous year we beat Robb Report. So I think the team's doing pretty good.
And this is a magazine that goes out to the clients of your members.
right.
And how many times a year?
We do it quarterly. So yeah, yeah, and so the team's doing that. But we also have rangetravel.com. So in between those publications, they can go and see fresh content on the website throughout the year.
What other major marketing initiatives do you have now upcoming? Because I know you've been building on the program a lot, but what are you going to have for your members?
So really focused on the website, rangetravel.com. We have an offering on there called Find an Advisor. Our members are all able to join there, and it's really about consumers finding their right fit with the right travel advisor, and that's what that's all about. So that's what I'm really excited about. We're going to be launching something else later this year, so we'll talk about that later this year. But I'm going to keep mum about that. But in September, we'll be launching something else as part of Range and that portfolio. But I'm really excited about what we're doing with direct mail and email. Right. We're doing a really cool combination between direct mail and email. We've taken a digital component to direct mail, so the performance on that over the past year as we've launched it has been tremendous. And our partners are seeing it, our members are seeing it, and I'm just really excited about how sharp we're getting with our performance marketing with direct mail and email.
Well, you've essentially had a chance to build all these programs from scratch over the past 4 years, both the event schedule and obviously the marketing programs that you have, right?
That's exactly right. So it's been revamping everything and launching, so it's been a labor of love, but we're really happy with where we are, and we continue to optimize our performance now, and it's really just about that now.
Well, congratulations on this event. I mean, I was there 4 years ago when you had about 400 folks down in Miami, and I watched you build this more. I'm happy to see this Horizons event is going to be an annual thing, and I've been very impressed with the marketing that you have with, you know, I'm in publishing. I like magazines. I don't work for one anymore, but it's a great magazine. Looks great, and all your other initiatives that you've been able to launch in the last few years.
Oh, well, thank you very much. It's been, like I said, a labor of love. We do this for our members. We do this for our partners. We want them to be successful in their businesses. Our community means the world to us, and so we want to make sure that they're set up for success, and that's what it's all about.
Great. Well, again, good to see you, Shayla. I'm sure I'll see you over the course of the year, hopefully, and learn more about some of the new programs coming up.
We will be in touch, and it's always a pleasure to have you here, so thank you so much for coming.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.